All right, man, that was it. I mean, not bad, right? What'd you think?
I'm gonna tear this apart online, right?
And so the quality of our thoughts and ideas can only be as good as the quality of our language.
They said describe my rivals with a single word.
Alright guys, it's Brent. I'm back with yet another reaction video. Many more to come. Today we're going to be reacting to Tamayo Creative's new studio tour Welcome Home video that just came out the other day. Can't wait to get into it with you guys, but let's just see what this is all about.
The new and improved Tamayo Creative. Just wanted to check in. It's been a little bit of time since we've been able to upload something new, but I wanted to assure you, we are not dead. We have gone through...
So, first of all, I've kind of heard that this guy's like a mega douche, but let's give him a shot and let's see what he's about. Let's bring in Raleigh Can here. I know that normally in my videos you guys see me drinking PBR, but I'll be honest, today I went to the gas station to buy it and I couldn't reach it. But that's alright, because Raleigh is the same price, and I'm 90% sure it's the exact same beer. Anyway, let's get back to the video here. So, new studio, new tour. Let's see what they got.
Process entirely and are officially settled in to the new place. As you can see, this looks nothing like the shots that we've used in the past for A-roll. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to you guys if I didn't show you the new digs. So basically what I'm going to do is this new area, which is my creative studio is what I call it, / the office. I've always wanted a separate room for just creativity / work versus my bed and going to sleep and stuff. I mean, who wants to sleep in the same room that they do all their work in? I know I don't. So a big up.
First of all, for everybody that doesn't know, you might notice from the exact same shot. But if you didn't watch the first video, first go back and watch it. Second of all, Mike is my roommate. This is indeed the room that will be Mike's bedroom. He will not have separate room for office and workspace. Don't get me wrong, we have a third roommate coming in January, and we are going to be moving the studio out into the living room because our living room is enormous. We're going to wait. We're going to give you a video about that when it's set up, because it's not ready right now. But, no. Let's keep going.
With this new house was the fact that I got to do exactly that. I now have an office and creative space, as well as a separate space for my bedroom and my dog, who is going to really appreciate the fact that I'm not going to be working till all hours of the night when she can go to sleep. So, without further ado, let's go to the new space. It is a teeny tiny room. I joke about it being a broom closet, but it's kind of the exact size that I need to just lock in, shut
Yeah, it is.
the door, and really focus on what I need to do. So the very first thing I'm going to talk about is the actual work desk. This is the exact same desk that I had at the old place, but it's literally just an IKEA setup, almost like those easel type stands. It has the exact same computer, the Ryzen 3800X processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and the same beautiful RGB that I've had since day one. Still absolutely love that computer. It's a powerhouse.
Envious of the computer.
I
am.
These brand new MacBooks that just came out compare, because I'm a little bit nervous that my computer is going to be nerfed in comparison. But another big upgrade is the ultra wide. Huge shout out to my friend Jocelyn. She totally hooked me up with this monitor for a lot less money than it goes for online. But if you want this exact same one, it's 144 hertz, I believe it goes up to. I think right now.
I don't want to be one of those guys that pauses too much during the reaction videos. I think it's important to let you guys know that even through the intro and outro, all of Mike's videos, it's a lot of pop punk, a lot of punk, a lot of hardcore. When Mike's alone in here doing video work and editing, Mike listens to Coldplay. Coldplay, yeah. We'll catch him. Let's keep going.
Running at 120. I don't think my graphics card can actually perform at 144, but this can go up to 144 hertz. It's 1440p. It's absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love the amount of space that I get anytime I'm creating stuff. Or if I decided to play Destiny on the computer, it is a night and day experience compared to playing on the Xbox on my TV. I mean, the frame rate is just beautiful. It's like butter. I can't even begin to explain. This is my first high refresh rate monitor, and I absolutely loved it. And of course, right next to that is the old tried and true mobile workstation. It is my MacBook Pro, the Intel 2020.
mobile workstation, huge screen, regular workstation, PC. Let's take a look at Brent's workstation and office. Not the same thing.
i5 version. I actually did a review on that one, and it's really kind of taking off. I think it has almost like 1,500 views, which is kind of insane for an early channel, but I absolutely love seeing the numbers rise every single time I refresh the page. There are new comments, new questions on that thing that I have gone in to answer. I actually got kind of like a diss comment, which was great, because that means we're showing up in different kinds of audiences' feeds, and that's only...
It means people don't like you. Sorry, Mike.
Owners for the channel. Anyways, it is my tried and true mobile workstation. I absolutely love that thing. It's going to be a pretty long time before I upgrade to those Apple Silicon Macs. Although they look super promising, they're also stupid expensive, and you know what? I after all the moving stuff, I'm not in a position to get one of those. And honestly, the whole aesthetic of the wall, I'm in love with. I love how these windows, you can kind of see it even right behind me, the windows just kind of wrap around the whole room. It is nighttime right now, though you can't tell because of my beautiful lighting. It is nighttime outside right now, but during the day I just open these up, and the amount of natural light that this office gets is just... I'm obsessed with natural light. I always have been, and that's one thing that I was going to miss about the old house, but this room at least gets a whole lot of it, and for that, I'm eternally grateful for having my own separate office space that gets a bunch of light. One thing you might notice about this entire room is that it's actually carpeted, which is going to do me a lot of favors in the future instead of having to put up a bunch of soundproofing. You guys may be realizing in a couple of the previous videos how much my voice echoed in the old house. Now, a lot of the soundproofing helped out with that. Higher quality mics helped out with that. But this is going to do a lot of that by itself, so I'm not going to have the same kind of reverbing sound that I would have. It might make this little $20 mic actually sound not bad when I go into post-production. But
Mike does most of our sound and video editing. I am learning slowly, but I do rely on him for quite a bit. I can tell you quality of clip-on microphone versus what we've been dealing with, surprisingly good in this room. So, fair point. Man's making a video. Agree with this.
We'll have to wait and see about that. A lot more of the house is carpeted compared to the old house. The old house was covered in wood floor, wood paneling. Mac and Mark did a great job of installing that themselves. The house looks beautiful. Actually just sold for a ridiculous amount of money. But this is a huge upgrade when it comes to sound. And I'm excited to get Finn over here for a couple podcast recordings in the future, just to see the kind of step up that it could possibly take when it comes.
If you haven't been listening to Singletrack Podcast, you guys absolutely 100% need to get onto that. It's available on Apple. It's available on Spotify. Check it out. He's really good at what he does. We actually really do appreciate the support there. And yeah, Finn's really great at just having interviews with folks that are like-minded and doing really fun interviews about the trail running community and ultra running community in general. So absolutely check it out if you guys haven't. Anyway, let's keep going.
Actual sound quality. Another thing too, this is just kind of random, and it's not on because of the puppy that I used to live with, but this couch, I cannot remember where we got this. I think it was from like a throwback furniture store, but it is literally just a wooden and leather couch that I absolutely adore. The aesthetic is perfect. It's really minimal. It goes with my kind of wood and
goes with this kind of wood.
Black vibe that I have going on in this room. And honestly, I've
See,
always wanted a
did he
separate
say
place
black
to sit
vibe?
in the office area. While this does kind of close in the space a little bit more, it's a great addition. And honestly, like if I'm sick of sitting in this stupid chair, which I do a lot, I just move over right there. Maybe I want to pop the laptop off the stand, put it right in my lap, just a little bit of a change of pace while still being locked in and focused on what I have to do. It is one of my all-time favorite pieces that I have. It was one of my all-time favorite pieces at the old house, and it absolutely had to follow me to this space, and it's going to stay. Okay, and lastly, we have the TV setup that's right behind me. This is awesome. I got this LG 4K TV from Best Buy for like $250. I don't know, what was it like? a little less than a year.
What happened to my TV setup from Best Buy, Mike?
So it's a great addition to this room. I love just being able to flip around after I'm done with something that I'm working on. If I just want to play Xbox with my brother and my buddies, I can just turn it right on after being on my work computer. Also, a big TV in a bedroom, while I don't mind that, it is kind of nice to have completely separate, so that way I'm not doing anything else more than just scrolling on my phone when I want to go to sleep. This is awesome, though. I feel like maybe some of the old nerds might really appreciate this setup, but I got the GameCube here. You can't not have the GameCube out on display if you have it. I know that N64...
Some of the old nerds. For those of you that don't know, Mike is significantly younger than I am. He's got a Nintendo Gamecast in his room. Those that know might say, hey, there's a GameCube, there's a Dreamcast. Man, I said I got Gamecast, I can't afford it. So, he's got a GameCube here in the room. I have a Sega Genesis in mine. Old nerds.
4 stands are going to be like, oh, N64, superiority, blah, blah. I get it. I totally also agree.
N64 is superiority. Vaguely Italian. Who knows where words come from.
But the GameCube had some great classic games. I have a lot of friends that love playing Smash Bros. They love playing Mario Kart. I mean, Mario Strikers, which actually ends a lot of friendships. But this is a huge plus to add to the office, and I love being able to lock in. You know, if I got some friends coming over, we can play a couple rounds of Smash. It's great. And, of course, my Xbox One. Now, this version was the Xbox One S. It was definitely the less expensive model when it came out. But I'm going to be honest, it's fine. It only runs at 30 FPS, especially on a 4K display, which...
What does that even mean? Also, it turned on by itself. I just don't know, man. This is YouTube magic. Mike's good at it. I don't understand how to turn on by itself. Normally, things I'm familiar with, you have to press the button.
Actually, I don't even think it goes up to full 4K. I think it goes to kind of heightened 1080p, which definitely looks a little bit better than on the old 1080p TV that I used to have in my room. But that room is now out in the living room, so we can have a nice entertainment station for people to come over and watch football, play games out there. I mean, you name it. Probably after I'm done recording this, I'll hop on and play a little bit of Destiny, because...
What happened to my TV, Mike? What happened to mine?
I get like 10 free minutes of time a week, and I like to play Destiny for 10 minutes. And of course, throughout the room, I have some of my favorite art pieces. The pieces right behind me that you can see right here, these were actually gifts from my mother for Christmas. I'm pretty sure that she said she made them, so maybe that's like a little bit of where my graphic design kind of ability came from. I don't know. Shout out to Mom. She's always been the artistic one of the family. Thanks, Mom, for whatever you handed down to me, whether it be art or whatever else.
Shout outs to moms.
So I have my Ansel Adams gallery picture. This has always been in my room ever since moving here. I got this as a gift from my friends Mac and Mark. I love the minimalism of it. If it isn't obvious by maybe the t-shirt design that I have right here, I love minimalist design.
Also, if you don't know, Mac and Mark were our previous landlords. He said it twice now. We need to address it. They're good friends of ours. Terrific people. Shout outs to Mac and Mark.
Got an Ansel Adams gallery calendar from a friend of mine back in Charlotte. I absolutely love it. It's right here on top of my tried and true drawers. And honestly, it looks great with the whole setup there with my wireless charger, my pens, and my collegiate PR athletic spikes, which I think kind of just like looks pretty cool sitting right there.
I have mine too. They don't look that cool anywhere. I keep them in a bag under the staircase. Let's keep going.
Be a little boasty, but I mean, whatever. I'm happy about that. And of course, the other pieces that we have in here are the 2 posters that I first ever designed for the University of Utah. The track and field poster and the cross-country poster, which features some of our better athletes at the time. And while I believe that my graphic design ability has significantly increased since then, This was back when I couldn't get an interview for my graphic design skills, and now I've had several. Those two will stay on the wall because it's definitely a blast from the past of like, this is where I started, and I'd love to see where this ends up. So anyway, guys, I just had to give you guys a really quick tour of the new setup, the new place. I'm really excited about it. It's really nice to finally be just relaxed and settled into a new place. But while I am going to super miss that old house and everything that it brought for me and this crew, I'm really excited.
Did anybody else just catch that super weird transfer in the TV background? I wonder what mine's doing. To this old like Renaissance painting. I like it a lot. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I couldn't help it.
See what we do and where we go with this new place. When a bunch of doors close, a bunch of other ones open up, and we're really excited about it. So guys, stay tuned for some more videos. We're going to be putting out a lot more now that we're settled in. Keeping up with Finn's podcast is really important too. We would love that if you guys listen to that. If you are into trail running or the outdoor scene in general, I'll be sure to link his podcast in the description below. And guys, keep up with even Brent's work too. We're going to have more of his stuff coming out. He's got a new logo in the works for somebody who's doing some exercise phys work here in the Salt Lake Valley. And we're really excited for him to get that out because that guy's going to have it as a logo for a physical therapy office. Like, how cool is that? So
it is pretty cool. That is something that I'm working on. Been in contact with this guy for a while, and it's not done. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected, but I think at the end of everything, and I hope he's cool with us doing a video with it. If he is, I absolutely am going to show you guys my entire process for it. Again, I still don't have a rig to shoot myself actually drawing, so you're going to have to deal with probably some time-lapse videos, but it's been a fun process, and I'm learning a lot as we go through this. Like Mike said, we've been, pursuing some of this graphic art stuff for a while. Mike a lot more than I have, and you get kind of minor movement, and we're just gonna see where it goes. I think as part of the YouTube channel and what we're trying to create here, it's gonna be a pretty interesting thing for everybody to go through with us. And that's Mike is a little bit more established. He has some contracts. He has some stuff going on. I'm still working on mine. So, we'll keep you guys posted as it goes through. But I am very excited about this logo work that I'm doing right now. It's coming out super clean and really cool. As soon as it's finalized, and if I can get the company involved to agree to a video shoot, we're absolutely going to dive into what it took to do that as an emerging graphic designer and logo creator, which, again, logo creation is not something that I'm super, super big on, but if it's like-minded people that want similar things, I'm super happy to give them kind of my best rendition of what's going on in my head for them, and happy even to involve a little bit of brand awareness and like a plan for the future for these guys. So we'll let you know what happens as it goes on, but it's going to be pretty interesting. And I don't know, on the channel, if you're interested in becoming a graphic designer or a YouTube artist or whatever it happens to be, I'm going to be going through that literally step by step with you guys. So tune in. All my videos won't be this silly. They will be pretty well focused on what I actually have in mind for goals with the channel, with my life, with my art. And if you like it, absolutely join along. Like, subscribe. Don't ever leave comments. Don't leave comments.
Big hats off to Brent for that. Vince got a couple new things. He got a new camera, so we're going to do some camera comparisons in the future. So kind of keep an eye out for that stuff. And, guys, as always, we really appreciate the views. If you haven't already, make sure you get subscribed. Do me a favor, like this video and leave a comment below. It's really fun to show you guys new spaces.
Same thing for this one. We won't waste the time of doing the graphics.
More in-depth stuff in the future, like the review on the MacBook Pro. It's done really well, and, hopefully some of the previous videos that we've made about other older tech and how it is in a new... Hopefully that'll take off as well. Either way, guys, thanks so much again for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next one. See ya!
like I said, Coldplay. Well, guys, that's it. It's kind of all I have for you. We've been through the video. Like I said, there's, some limited talent in this channel, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. But, I think we're all finished up, so have a good night. And I think Mike might be home.
You did it.
Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I told you I was going to tear your shit apart online.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I use the setup.
Fucking A, Brent.
Is that fine?
Oh my god.
I told you it was okay. You said you're fine with it.
Yep.
I don't want to be a dick, but can you edit this for me?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know how.